Okay, now we're going to demonstrate the cassette deck, and I have a tape in the left side already. This is just a typical homemade cassette that I made with some music on it. So I'm going to put that in the left side, and I have another tape that I'm going to take and put it in the right side, so that way I can show you the features that it has. Oh, there was a tape in there. Okay, well that's alright. I'm going to use a music tape because this one I'm not sure what that one has. So we'll go ahead and use this tape here since I know it's got some music on it. We'll raise our volume just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to start like as though we're going to play this machine in continuous play mode, because I want to show you how that'll actually work if you have one like this. What you usually do, what I usually do anyway, is first I make sure that this button is down. This is your reverse mode button. Make sure that that's down so it only plays this tape one time through, both sides. You cannot play one side of this tape unless you have it flipped around this way. Okay? Let me bring the tape closer to you so you can see how it looks. See, the heavy side is on the left. Okay? Well, for this unit, in order to play the tape on one side only, you have to put it in that way, with the full side to the left. Then what you do is just hit the play button, and it will start playing the tape in the reverse mode.
Then maybe.
In fact, let me redo this. Let me put it in the normal way, and I'm going to rewind it to the beginning, so that way we're starting it from the beginning. And now what I'm going to do is I want to play the one side of this tape only first. So what I'm going to do is put it in with the real side, the heavy side, the full side to the left. Let me just give you another close-up of that in case you missed it. Okay, can you see it? That's the full side is on the left. So that's how I'm going to put the tape in. And we'll close the door. And now I'm not going to touch any of the other buttons but the play button. And watch what will happen. Okay, now the tape is going in reverse direction. Actually, what it was supposed to do for me, let me rewind this. I haven't used this machine for quite a while, so I'm kind of forgetting on how the features work on this. Okay, now when I hit play, this is what should happen. Okay, did you hear the click? That means it went in reverse mode, and now just side A of that cassette is going to play. And there it is. So now when that's over, it will actually go to the other cassette. Now, to save time, what I'm going to do is turn this over so that the correct side is out. Now the full side is on the right, because that's how it should normally go if you're going to listen to a tape going in forward mode. So what I'm going to do is reinsert it that way. We will leave it in reverse mode because I want to show you the extended play feature. We'll make sure that this side is rewound, and it is. Now we'll go ahead and press play. Well, first we're going to press pause and play on this deck. No, wait a minute. Bear with me because I haven't used this machine for quite a while, so I'm trying to remember how this actually works. We're going to hit play first, and then we're going to hit pause and play on this one. Now the other deck should start after that first deck finishes. So let's just give it a few seconds and see what happens. Naturally, it's at the end of the tape, so there won't be any music at this point. Okay, now the first deck just stopped, and now this deck should be playing. Let's turn the volume up. Yes, it is. So that's how the extended play feature works. So as you can see, you can have up to 3 hours worth of music using a 120-minute cassette, because this side will play either one side or both sides. Both sides if you put the tape in normally, putting side A towards you. If you put in side B towards you, it'll just play one side of this tape, unless this button here is up. Then it'll play side A and then B and A and B and A and B and A and B, which means this side will never play at all. So always remember, if you want to have both decks play a tape, this button is down, and then either side A or B can face you on this deck, and side A faces on this deck, or B, depending on where your tape is rewound to. So that gives you a little overview of the playback feature. And as I said, it will go up to 3 hours, and 3 hours is quite of a long time for a cassette. So if you have one of these units outside and you're working on your car, or you're cleaning up the yard or something, you can put in 2 cassettes and just let it roll for 3 hours. If you don't want to listen to all those commercials on the radio, naturally. And then of course, if you don't want either of those options, you can always move to the auxiliary input for your iPod or MP3, which I'm going to show you next.